You're live.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Dawn Winkleman. I am a pediatric speech-language pathologist and infant feeding specialist and developmental expert. And I'm here tonight talking about Baby Jack. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? All right. Well, welcome to Prego Expo's developmental segment called How to Soothe Your Baby During Developmental Transitions. I'm going to actually talk about some different transitions, and I'm going to give you ideas on how to use Baby Jack's products. I absolutely love this company. I love Kelly. She's here. She'll be in the comments, and we'll be talking a lot about different stages of development. When I first started this, I made 12 different stages to go through, and I ended up having to cut things down to 5 because I want to give you some practical applications to help you guys go through these developmental stages with your kids. So I'm so excited to be here, and I'm actually in Colorado, and I know that some of you are as well, and I'm heading to California after this live broadcast, and there was a bunch of us in the chat that were talking about, being in Denver as well as being in California. So it's great to see all of you here. You might know me as the designer of Easy Peasy products. And so if you've seen some of these, I'm the designer of that. And I'm very excited to share that I actually co-designed a product with Kelly from Baby Jack. And you're going to get a sneak peek to that. This will be the first time that we actually show this product at a consumer show. So you definitely want to stick around to the end of this for that. And also stay tuned because we have a giveaway coming up. 2 lucky winners are going to win a whole bunch of Baby Jack products. So you want to stay to the end because we're going to have a Q&A as well as a giveaway. So I'm going to talk about the ages and stages of development and how to soothe your baby going through these transitions. I have a really short 20-minute segment today. And as a speech pathologist, I try to keep to my time constraints, but I love to talk about this. So I'll continue to answer any questions in the comments after my session is over. So Kelly is in the comment section right now. I see you guys all talking. So say hi to her because she has a 15% off discount code for you too, if you're interested in purchasing some Baby Jack products today. And I will give you that code as well at the end of my session. So let's get started. Babies cry for a number of reasons, but in general, they cry to communicate their sensory needs. They're learning about the world through their senses, which can be very scary at first. And as caregivers, we're trying to figure out what all this crying means and how to be able to comfort them. And finding that balance can be very challenging. Now, I'm going to walk you guys through these 5 developmental ages and stages and give you different ideas of how to soothe them. Now, I see hundreds of children every single month. And so this is a way that has been really helpful for me. And I like to teach families these strategies. I see all of you in the comments right now asking some questions, and I will slide through those comments and answer them here at the very end. All right, the first transition I want to talk about is milk feeding transitions. Whether you breastfeed or you bottle feed, you, your partner, and even family members and friends are going to want to communicate with your baby during these feeding times. This milk feeding transition is going to last from birth to 12 months of age. And even when you start solids at 6 months, breast milk or formula is still going to be your baby's primary nutrition source for that first year. So we really want to kind of hone in on this feeding time of development and give you some ideas to help soothe through that. You will need to find a functional and easy opportunity to expose your baby to language during these feedings. So again, whether you're bottle feeding or you are breastfeeding. In fact, a language-rich environment is key to having a baby that can be soothed easily through your words. And so I really like to use this time to be able to teach parents how to be able to calm your baby through your words so that during these different transitions, when your baby really is upset and crying and needs to be soothed, you can start to do that with your language and your words. Did you know that the quantity of the words spoken to the baby in the first 3 years of life is strongly associated with their language skills, their vocabulary development, and even their IQ? IQ. So our words and our language matters. And since you're going to be doing a lot of milk feedings in the next few months and years, I'd like to show you how easy you can do this technique to be able to help your baby get through that colicky times or some fussy times. So let's get some language into your kids. So you're going to be having your baby either breastfeeding or bottle feeding, and you're going to be having this closeness that is so important and critical to language development. I'm going to highlight one of Baby Jack's products here. This is their unicorn Levy. Look how cute that print is. How beautiful is that? And then there's some sensory bumps on the back, which is amazing. So if you are doing a nursery and unicorn themed, you definitely want to have this. So let me show you how to use this when your baby is really upset and crying. So I put this kind of over my shoulder and allow the print to be seen by baby. And you can start to facilitate that language that we were just talking about. That's so important. I can talk about all the different colors, red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I can talk about the white and the purple and this beautiful pink, and be able to have baby right here seeing this and admiring this and being able to give that language. I could talk about the shapes. We've got hearts and stars and circles and triangles. In fact, all of Baby Jack products were actually designed by Kelly's kids. So she has two kids, Jack and Bailey, and they actually designed all these products, coloring them in crayon, and then she made them into these amazing prints. And so you're going to find different shapes and different designs in here that are so great. And it really makes a language enriched environment. And this is why we call it an educational levee, because I am educating baby as I'm feeding. Your baby is going to start to learn all these receptive and then expressive vocabulary words. And you'll find that some of the words that you say that are with the levee will be your baby's first words because of this language enriched time during the feeding process that you're doing this. You can look at the levee and see a shape or that could initiate some kind of a song. So for example, this is a star, and I could start singing twinkle, twinkle, little star, and be able to initiate that language. You could tell a story. You could say, once upon a time, there was a unicorn and he jumped over a rainbow. You get the idea. So this is a wonderful way to be able to expose baby to all of this language. Now, picture this. You're up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You're trying to do a feed. You heard from Dodd, that I'm supposed to give a language enriched environment. You're sleep deprived. How are you going to start that language? Well, having the levee here is actually going to help you do that. And as soon as your baby learns that feeding time is also language time, they are going to calm down, and it's going to make your life so much easier to be able to use this feeding time as a way to enrich language and help your baby calm down during this feeding transition. All right, we're going to move on to number 2, the pacifier transition. Now, pacifier use is only recommended from birth to 6 months of age, and parents are usually kind of shocked about that. But from an oral motor, speech, language, social skills, and even feeding issue, pacifiers can delay all of those skills. So we only recommend them from birth to 6 months of age. But transitioning off of a pacifier can be very challenging. So the first step is to discontinue the pacifier use and during the day, so that you can still have a pacifier at nighttime and during nap time. So that's something that you want to start off with first, discontinuing it during the day. The next step is to stop using it at nighttime. And then the last step is to not use it at bedtime either. So you're going to slowly do this nice progression around 6 months of age. And to do this while keeping your sanity, I recommend swapping out the pacifier for a levee. So this is a nice way to be able to swap out a sensory tool like the pacifier and swap it with another sensory tool. So I'm going to highlight Baby Jack's Space Levee. Look how cute this is and how adorable. This Space Levee is gorgeous. And let me show you the back. This is their 8x8 levee, which is a nice small size for on the go and travel and a whole bunch of other things. But this is really a wonderful way to have that good distractor when you're taking away the pacifier and giving baby something else, because I'm going to bring this a little bit closer so you can hear it. It's also a crinkle toy. So I'm going to crinkle this up. And being able to give that sensory toy to your baby after you're taking that sensory pacifier away, this is a great way to be able to do that. So your baby starts to fuss and starts to cry, you can give them this Levy and they start to crinkle it. What's great about this is that it's going to give them that auditory feedback of comfort. You're going to talk about it. Again, the prints just bring out so much language where you could just start talking all about the print. It's one of my favorite ways to be able to help kids get past those developmental issues and through those transitions and be able to have that audible sensory sound and be able to have a print that's just fun and bright and cheery. And something else about this print, it also was in collaboration with NASA. So that's right. How cool is that? Kelly actually designed the print with her kids, and then NASA came on board to do a collaboration. So if you're doing a space theme in your nursery, this is definitely something that you want to purchase. So, and it's a wonderful way to be able to help your baby ease off of that pacifier transition and make this a little bit easier for you and your sanity. All right, we're gonna move on to my third transition, which is a teething transition. Now, this is another transition that's going to last a long time. It can usually start from 4 months of age to about 36 months of age. Now, what's really important about teething is that you want to get something that's very safe for your baby. It's important to be able to offer babies something nice and safe to chew on and teeth on, and I really love the Levies to be able to help with that teething process. Other Levies out there on the market don't pass my safety standard of having their tags sewn shut. And so let me show you a little bit of that with the farm Levy. Look at this one. Look how cute that is. And of course, every back of the Levies have like a different color, but they all have that nice sensory input there too. Oh, I see you guys loving this print as well. So the Baby Jack Levy has all of their tags sewn shut. And so what I mean by that is all these sensory tags that go around, these are all sewn completely shut. So let me get a little bit closer there, if you can see that. In fact, the reason why this company even started is because Kelly's son, Jack, got his finger caught in a sensory blanket toy that had their tags, but it wasn't sewn shut. So Kelly designed a Levy and made everything sewn shut so that fingers, toes, and even tongues were safe from harm. In fact, as a speech language pathologist, I've always recommended the use of Levies, and I've provided parents with different ideas, like I'm doing now, on how to use them. But I've had several babies that I've worked with who've had a tongue tie surgery and then got their tongues stuck in a tag, causing the baby and their parent a lot of pain. So I love the fact that Baby Jack Levy has all this safety features in here, that all of their tags are sewn shut and that you can use them to help distract your baby during the teething transition and comfort them through that uncomfortable and painful transition and be able to let them have something that is really safe for them. So how cute is that? And I see you guys loving all this information. I'm so glad. And you can also, at the end, we're going to showcase our Instagram handles and our Facebook handles so you can get more info about all this too. So again, this is the Farm Levy. So the fourth transition that I want to talk about is starting solids. Now, your starting solids journey is going to begin around 6 months of age. In fact, the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends waiting to start solids until 6 months of age. While you're waiting to start solids with your baby, I recommend taking 5 minutes out of your day a couple times a week to work on sitting in a high chair. So I've got a tray here. This is the Nomi high chair tray, which the Nomi is my favorite high chair, hands down. I know they spoke earlier today, one of my favorite products as well. And so this is the high chair tray. And so what you're going to do is you are going to practice sitting. You can do this around 5 months of age. Start your baby practicing sitting in a safe high chair. Now your baby's going to slump over and is going to fall out and really will not want to be into the high chair. But if you just do this 5 minutes a day, a couple times a week, you can make it fun and exciting. Babies need to get used to this routine. I have a lot of families that I work with that start solids at 6 months of age, and all of a sudden they're just like, oh, my baby isn't learning how to be able to sit there, or they're not eating because they're trying to learn how to sit in the high chair, and then they're trying to learn all about solids. So we want to be able to start this practice at 5 months of age. Now, this is a new thing for baby. It could be a little bit nerve-wracking for baby at first. So if you want to keep your baby in the high chair for a couple minutes to do this practice, you definitely want to have a Lovey here. So I'm going to highlight the jungle Levy. Again, this is their 8x8. Look how cute that is. The tigers and giraffes. It's so adorable. And again, the back of that too. So I'm going to put that Levy here on the tray. I'm going to sit in front of baby and encourage baby. And again, use all that language and talk to baby about the Levy. I'm going to let them play with it. We can do some peekaboos with it, and we can just have fun. Again, we're just doing this for 5 minutes a day to practice. So from 5 months of age to 6 months of age, spend a few minutes in the high chair using the Levy as this wonderful distractor and sensory toy. Again, having that nice crinkle makes it really fun for baby. So you're going to practice sitting there, and then when you start solids at 6 months of age, then your baby's going to be able to, 1, sit in the high chair, 2, love sitting in the high chair, 3, you can still use the Levy for other things. So let's say baby is sitting over here on my right and sitting in the high chair. You put baby in the high chair, you give them the Levy, and you put it on their tray. And you're over here in the kitchen and you're chopping up some foods and getting ready. You just need an extra 5 minutes to get food on the high chair for your baby. This is a wonderful toy. Again, it's been used throughout your whole baby's transition. It's fun, it's exciting, your baby loves it, and you have it there on the high chair tray. So you can be chopping up stuff and look over there and you're like, oh, you're looking at the lion? Oh, you're pointing to the bird? And it's a wonderful way, again, for you to be able to have that language and excitement during this time. And again, give you the much needed 5 minutes that you need to be able to finish up making meals. Everyone's saying that they love these ideas. I'm so excited. I've got a couple more for you, and stay tuned. We're going to move into a Q&A and also do a giveaway as well. So the 5th transition that I want to talk about, this is a new transition for all of us. All the families that I work with are really struggling with social distancing after having a baby, because family members want to be there. They want to help mama. They want to see the baby. So in these cases, having family and friends wear a mask is essential. But wearing a mask can actually be really scary for baby and seem off-putting in a home environment. But having an adorable mask that your baby knows and loves in a certain print, like let's say the jungle one that I was just showing you. How cute is this? So this is an adorable mask. Again, same prints that you've been seeing here. They can calm baby and help them accept family members or siblings that are wearing a mask around them. These are the cloth masks by Baby Jack. And so this is their child one. And then let me show you their adult one. And I love this one. Kelly can talk more in the comment section, but this is their throw kindness around like confetti mask. And she gives back. This company is just amazing. They give back to kids in need. And so it's very comfortable and flexible and really gives you a lot of coverage, which is nice. You can tie this easily if you're going to need this to be just a little bit tighter. So what's nice about these straps is that you can do it like you're doing a water balloon and make it tighter. How cute are those? So these masks can really help your baby and your entire family, if you have older kids too, to really accept masks and make this a little bit easier of a transition for them. Now, it's time for our big product reveal. So I'm going to go in the Q&A after this product reveal and introducing the Baby Jack Smile Mask. So I'm so proud and honored to co-design these masks with Kelly. And as a speech pathologist, the families that I work with were having a really hard time hearing me and reading my facial expressions when I'd have my mask on. And so I was really struggling. And Kelly and I decided on moving from the traditional mask for speech pathologists or teachers. Everyone's loving this already. Oh, I'm so excited. And because it's just been so difficult for speech pathologists to be able to work with our kids. In fact, I'm providing speech therapy with a traditional mask on, trying to get kids to say the same sounds that I'm saying, but they can't even see my face. And then with my deaf and hard of hearing clients, they couldn't read my lips. So Kelly and I designed a cost-effective solution using her adorable prints that everyone knows and love, and a mask that is functional and fun. You can be the first to receive these smile masks, as Kelly is taking pre-orders right now in the comments, and it's just absolutely adorable. This is the adult size, and then this is the child size. So it's great. They are super comfortable. I've been literally wearing these 8-10 hours a day. If you actually are working in the schools or you have to go someplace and you can't have a design, Kelly is so brilliant. You just flip these backwards, which still works, and then they're white. So a lot of the schools that I'm working with, they're saying that we can't have prints on the mask because some people are unfortunately bringing not appropriate prints to school. So you just flip it around. So you just use it on the whites on side, which is so, so exciting. So I'll just show you what that looks like on. And you can see my smile and you can see my expressions, and it's just so important for kids to be able to see that. So be the first again to receive this print. Now, if you learned something today, you've learned some good developmental tips, or you fell in love with Baby Jack prints, I want you to type in the comments your favorite print that you would want to win tonight, because we're going to do a giveaway soon. Kelly's going to be choosing 2 winners, and so you want to type in the comment section your favorite print. So some of the prints that I didn't get to show you, this is their ocean print, which is just so adorable. Their prayer print, which is wonderful for baptisms or baby showers. We also have the wizard print. If you've got a Harry Potter fan, you need this print. The mermaid one, look at that. It's so cute. I probably should bring all these up close, but I know that I'm running out of time and I want to make sure, isn't that cute? I want to make sure that I can answer a few questions too. So if you want more tips, follow Baby Jack on Instagram and Facebook. You can follow me. She's putting all the information in the comment section. Hers is at Baby Jack Co. and mine is Miss Dawn SLP. If you need some feeding and developmental support, you can go into my picky eating and baby-led weaning group, which Kelly's going to add on here too. And if you feel like you need a levee or a mask in your life to keep you sane during this developmental process, I encourage you to treat yourself. Right now, we're having a code Miss Dawn 15 for 15% off all of Baby Jack's products on their website. So make sure that you go to that. And then Kelly, do you want to announce a winner while you want to announce? So she's going to pick 2 winners. So make sure that you hurry up and type in the print that you love. And she's saying yes, she's just trying to keep up with the comments. Okay, I'm going to answer maybe 1 or 2 questions and then I need to go because I'm going to be running out of time. So I see some questions about development and asking about starting solids. Yes, you want to wait to start solids at 6 months of age. Some pediatricians are still saying 4 months of age to start solids, but actually the American Academy of Pediatrics and World Health Organization says to wait until 6 months of age. So you definitely want to do that. I have some questions here that said, perfect for SLP and teachers for the mask. Yes, they're so easy to clean and easy to wear and just feels comfortable. A lot of the masks that I've tried before these are really thick and they would just hurt my ears having them on all day. And I think I'll just do 1 more question and then I have to go. I'm a pediatric physical therapist. Do the tags have different textured fabrics? Are they all look similar on Zoom? They all are similar. They're the same type of fabrics. Yes, they just have that same sensory bumps on there. So it's going to give lots of good sensory feedback. So yes, they all have that. They're just different colors. See, that one's turquoise. This one's blue, red, pink. They all just have different colors. All right, my time is up, everyone, but I'll come back in and answer questions in the comments. And again, if you go onto our Facebook page, we do a lot of these videos and give you guys a lot of free developmental tips. Congratulations, everyone, and I hope that you all stay safe. Bye.